Okay, number 1 is going to be a one prop test. All right, and remember I'm going to have them by their test. So this is a one prop test. And so in this case here, we have x is equal to 34. We have n is equal to 100. And my confidence interval is 90%. Okay, just give me a second so I can put this in my calculator. Okay, I wanted to make sure that you go to one prop interval because this is a confidence interval. And I get 0.262, 2.417. So the answer is C. Okay, let's go down to number 2. It says a 95% confidence interval. So you notice how I got the beginning and the end, and what they want is the middle number. So this is 0.38, this is 0.55, and somewhere in here is the estimate. And this distance is the same. Okay, so the way I do this is I add these two numbers up. Oops, 2, and so I get 4, 1 is 5, is 3, is 6, is 9. Divide by 2. In other words, I find the average of the two. So I get 4 with the remainder of 1, 6 with the remainder of 1, 7 with the remainder of 1, 7. So the answer is C. Okay, number 3, they want to know which of these is for a one prop Z test. One prop. Would you stop moving around? One prop Z test. And the formula for that is P times Q divided by N, and you take the square root. Okay, now you don't see that anywhere, do you? Okay, you got to remember, what is Q? Q is 1 minus P, so the answer is C. Okay, let's go down here to A. We got a truck driver company, and they want to know about, they cannot meet 98%. And they want to know which one of these intervals it is. You have to remember that HO is always going to be unequal to. So it can't be A. So it's going to be one of these. And so let's think about this. If you want somebody to be on time 98%, are you okay if they're on time 99%? Are you okay if they're on time 97%? Okay, you're not okay with 97, but you are okay 99. So therefore is going to be greater than. So that is E. Okay, now number 6 wants to know about pooling. And remember, when we have two proportions we pool, and we're interested in the successes. The successes. And the successes have to be integer. All right, so it's the success of 1 plus the success of 2. Now, D is about proportions, and A is wins times. That's not it. But it's going to be C. Okay, so the success of 1, the success of 2, divided by the total sum. Okay, now 7, I wanted you to find the standard error, and that's just too much work. So on the final, I'm going to ask you to pool. All right, so that would be 368, because that's the success of 1, plus 351, which is the success of 2, divided by 541 plus 593. Okay, so I'm going to go to my calculator and find out what this answer is. Okay, so what I got was 719 divided by 1134, which equals to 0.634. So I would go to 2 decimal places, so 0.63. All right, now here what they want us to do in number 6, again, we're talking about two props, and they want a 95% confidence interval. And so, all right, so we need to know that x1 is 22, n1 is 37, x2 is 11, n2 is 34, and my confidence interval is 0.95. Okay, so let me go to my calculator and put that in. And I get 0.4801 to 0.494, 12.